Alright, so here's the next dreadful crimes. What do we got? Mystery of the twice dead professor. Solve the mystery of the professor who once buried, returned to die in his parlor. So he's a zombie.
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
It's nice to see that that's what matters to him is the money he's going to be getting, right? Who do we follow? The kid or this guy? Where's the professor's body? Oh. There you go. I don't understand, like the ones where they're not right in front of the place. I'm like, how much let us know where we're supposed to go? First things first, step on them so we can inspect them. Oh, look at it, there's a chest in here. Professor Bing's body. The body shows evidence of having been in a terrible struggle. There's a deep cut to the forehead. It appears to be surgical. Cut goes into the skull itself. Eesh. 7 clues in here. Where's the chest? It's up there. I'll get it later. Let's see. Bing's home. Personal letter. My dearest love, I do not understand your father's antipathy towards me. I fear that he will make steps to disrupt our engagement. Please obtain this assurance that no matter if you marry me or not, he will render you your due when the time comes. Your betrothed, Virginia. Okay, it's blocking me so I can't interview these people. I guess since they're down here, we'll interrogate them now.
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
Creepy.
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. He tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again. He kept repeating, Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean?
We'll figure that out. Alright, let's go upstairs. 2 locations got unlocked. Great. Intricately carved sculpture, evidently of African origin. There's a small recess where something could have been hidden. Are we gonna look at? Are we gonna investigate that further? No, these clowns. Dead spider. A large sinister spider curled up in death. Well, that's what bit him the first time, probably. Open wooded crate. Shipped from within London. It is clearly marked to be open only by Professor Bing personally.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Legal letter. Recent letter to Professor Bing from his attorney. My dear Bing, I can certainly amend your will to discourage the marriage of your son. The young lady in question, an annual allowance that will be suspended in the event of such marriage should serve the purpose. If, as you suspect, she is driven by love of money, such provision should considerably dampen her ardor for your son.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Esteemed Professor Bing, my research trip has been a great success. I'm able to verify personally several of the unusual customs that you chronicled in your brilliant book. Again, I'm humbled by your genius, Professor Silas.
I should go back and ask about this.
Yeah, while you're investigating, let's steal his treasure. Silk and leather. Just what I've always wanted. So now I gotta investigate these two again, or at least one of them, before we head to the cemetery. Both of them, yep.
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders.
Mm-hmm.
He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
I bet the statue and then the little thing in the little opening, the recess, that's where the spider was.
This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
Mm-hmm.
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad.
Another zone unlocked. Great. So we got a cemetery in the university. Alright, looks like we are approaching what, university? 8 clues, 3 suspects. We'll get to you in a minute, lady. Lace handkerchief with red embroidery. Suspiciously nondescript receipt for £7. Okay. Tell me everything you know, lady. About
a
Bing.
lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son. I
Oh,
hoped
that's
you wouldn't
Virginia.
find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made?
Alright, let's see what's up here. The spider. Spider's an illustration of a spider resembling the dead spider found in Bing's home. A note described it as a rare spider found in Bolivia, whose venom is a strong tranquilizer. What'd I tell you? He got bit, they buried him because they thought he was dead. He wasn't. Came back and then got killed. On top of an unusual Bolivian spider, one passage notes the venom produces a state resembling death. And that some Andean tribes use the venom during a rite of passage in which initiate boys experience a symbolic death lasting 2 or 3 days.
I wonder if someone can tell me more about this.
Another crate. The box labeled Arachnus
I should
harpedictus.
return and find out about this.
Great. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired.
What a weird view.
My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject. I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant, Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia's looking more and more suspicious. So we got, what, 3 more clues and 1 more suspect? Pedestal with nothing on it, however. On the script label is written Bagezu, tribal mask, a jackal. Isn't that... What's his face was yelling? A well-stocked library of anthropological books. None of them are by Professor Bing, all well thumbed. Oh, look at that, another one. Collect an extra fee for this work. Book by the professor, The Intriguing Customs of Deep Africa. An entire chapter is torn from it.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
That's
The
Professor
anthropological
Silas.
sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle. I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago. Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere.
Alright, let's move down, see if any of these people need to be reinterrogated. No. Maybe Virginia? Oh, you're clean at this point. Alright, so we still gotta make our way towards the cemetery. Alright, so here we are at the cemetery. Let's get into the purple square. Four clues and 1 suspect. Oh geez, what is that? Gravedigger's coat, an old worn coat, one pocket contains a crumpled note. Here's the sum agreed upon for last night's transaction. Interesting. I can't inspect it from the side apparently. Bing family vault. The lock is broken, the door is ajar, Professor Bing's casket is empty.
I wonder what the other suspects will say to this.
Where's the other 2 clues? There's 1. Paper airplane? A lace handkerchief with red embroidery. Again.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging. I saw the sun lock the tomb myself.
The sun. Let's see, 1 more clue, 1 more. Oh, there it is. 7 pounds sterling.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Yes, yes, you should.
Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's got to eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrel just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can likely still see the tracks.
Interesting.
It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
Well, just keep selling cadavers, apparently. Where are these footprints? The muddy tracks. Where will this lead? Sucks that when he like runs, he loses this vision. Turn here. Yep. And where's this taking us? Uh-oh. What's in here? An abandoned house. So all the locations are unlocked. Includes a saw and a small hammer. The saw is bloody. Single page torn from book on the Bagsu tribe. It describes ceremonial rituals involving sacred mass, incense, and chanting. Entire chapter read from the Professor Briggs' book, then treating customs of Deep Africa. The chapter describes an ancient custom whereby members of were ingest living brains of respected elders in order to obtain knowledge of that elder. Oof. I wonder if it was that professor. There's the mask. A wooden carved mask of a jackal. And his glasses. Standard eyeglasses broken in two. What's missing? One more clue, one more clue. Small pile of cold ashes giving off perfumed odor. Alright. Going through here, I think. Let's talk to you again, lady.
Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset.
I think it's that funky professor. So it wasn't this guy. Where's Professor Silas? Was he up here? Is that him on the 3rd floor? They'll rough him up in the meanwhile. Accuse!
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire, and his beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
That Professor Silas was particularly cunning and gruesome.
Jeez.
Mr. Raymond will be thrilled.
That was a little crazy there. Got possessed, solving the mystery. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Alright. Another one, another case solved. to the next.